the feminization of men be reversed? I think it can, because
You think it can?
yeah, I think it can, because there's because of the natural nature of masculine and feminine,
Yeah.
and it's so deeply rooted in our biological system. You can try and go against nature,
Exactly.
but when there's been so many thousands of years of this definite masculine and definite feminine for the survival of the human race, you can try, but I think at the end it will flip back to
what?
To masculine and feminine as a binary code of what gender is, which means there's only masculine and there's only feminine.
1 and 0.
So and also, say if there is a group who are trying to control the population by reversing and developing this notion of gender and gender roles and all this kind of gender ideology that we have.
Yes.
Yeah. They're going to get to a point where the human race will start to die out, and they need workers, and they will have to flip it themselves. If they themselves don't get defeated by the forces of good, they themselves will have to go back on their word and go back on their gender ideology due to the survival of the human race not surviving.
Yeah, they might even shift into the whole technology and try survive somehow through technology and give up the human race. Like, that's also a dark road they can go down. But that's even more destructive.
And just get AI to control
exactly
society and the machines. And
merging AI and human organisms.
Oh, that's
Do
coming up.
do you think it can be reversed?
Yeah, absolutely. Like, all you have to do is sell to the humanity the benefits of the masculine and feminine principles. You don't see it being promoted enough.
So you want the powers that be that are actively trying to destroy masculinity and femininity to change their minds and start selling masculinity and femininity?
You need to persuade. You need to get to the people in power to change their mind. If you could
persuade
get to them,
the people in power.
Yeah, if you could
when
get
the human race starts to die out, they'll have to.
Exactly. They got to make a choice. Are you going to keep going down this destructive road, or are you going to try and remedy it? It's their choice.
I hear that, but can the feminization of men be reversed? Anything can be reversed.
Exactly.
Anything can be reversed if you have the right moral foundation to basically to kind of like, if you have the moral foundation to create the right attitudes and promote the truth and so on and so forth. Yes, anything can be reversed into what's natural, into what the truth is. You know, truth is that which corresponds to closest to reality, and what reality is closer to our nature, our natural nature. Yeah. So anything that corresponds to that, then that would be the truth. Do you see what I'm saying? So yes, if we have a moral foundation there, it can be reversed. If we don't have that, it won't be reversed. And this is why I brought up the concept of farming. It will get to the point you keep talking about, okay, all right, look, listen, we won't, eventually, because we are self-destructing, what's going to end up we're going to have to revert back to nature and natural roles. I don't think that. I think the people pushing for this agenda are very evil. The people pushing for this agenda are working under our belief systems that me and you can't comprehend or can't understand, because they are not dumb. These people are extremely intelligent and they know what they're doing. And this is why I brought up the concept of farming. If all you have to do is just farm the right population, you bring him into an indoctrination, and then once you do that, they can raise whatever they want out of society. Do you see what I'm saying? So can it be reversed? Anything can be reversed, but without a strong moral foundation there, it can't be reversed, because that's exactly how they managed to get everyone to carry on as they are today.
You see this Luciferian agenda. You see this evil force. Do you think for the nature of its survival is for it to feed off evil deeds, evil and fear and all the bad bad
they believe,
things in society. You don't think that?
They believe what they're doing is right. They believe they're the ones doing the right thing, and
but do you think they
and
believe
anyone who's against their ideology or doesn't agree with them, they believe they're the ones who are in the wrong. So for example, they would believe
they basically think opposite to what we think.
yeah, we think they're bad. They think
we're
we
talking
bad.
about the humans. Are we talking about the humans or the evil force? I'm talking about the evil force.
No,
which isn't human.
Isn't the evil force
It's not
just evil humans?
It's not. No,
That's
yeah,
what we need
no,
to,
it's not an
that's
evil
what
force.
we need to establish.
It's an evil being that people in power are following, and they are following.
It's an evil being.
It's
a deity, or a human.
Yeah, it's like they would call it a deity.
It's a human being.
It's an evil entity.
It's an evil entity.
It's
exactly.
an evil. It's
this force.
It's not force as in energy.
So
it's
what is
nothing
it?
like that. It's a being that has an intellect, knows what it's doing, is self-conscious of itself, is completely aware of what it does.
Does it have a human body?
And it has an agenda.
Does it have a human body?
I've never seen this entity.
So where is its existence?
Well, you have to study the occult and ask them.
So you, as a Catholic, you don't know.
Well,
as
a Catholic, I can tell you my ideology teaches.
I'm trying to get into your world. Like, what is it? Because I'm trying to make a point in your language.
No, it's Satan.
And where is Satan?
Satan is a fallen angel.
But where is his existence? Is he human?
Well, according to
humanoid, is he on Earth? Like, where is his existence?
He's on Earth.
So he's on Earth, commanding the powers that be with a wand, saying, "Right, you guys go do evil."
I don't think
is that what's happening?
I don't think he has a wand.
Is he embodied as a human being?
Exactly.
No, it's a very powerful entity. It's not necessarily embodied as a human being.
Powerful entities are kind of like a force.
No.
Thank you, Mo.
An entity, like almost like an entity that's self-aware, knows what it's doing, has an agenda. So it's a force, doesn't have any of that. A force is just a force. So, for example, when you're talking about, if we're gonna
force is intelligent. No,
it can't be, because we're talking about just energy. Energy doesn't have, it can't think for itself. It's not self-aware. It's just matter.
Okay.
It's just made of electrons and protons.
I understand what you're saying.
You're made of more than electrons and protons.
We get it. I'm not disputing. Carry on.
Okay, he has the characteristics of us.
So I need to know where
he has the characteristics of us. This is why I kept saying.
But he has a physical being, like a physical.
I don't know what his physical structure looks like, but according to the things, a fallen angel. Okay, and angels don't have wings. According to the Bible, this is a myth that they've been putting on TV and all of that. According to the Bible, angels don't have wings. So he would look human-like, or he have appearances similar to a human being, but the characteristics is he's self-aware, is intelligent, he has an agenda. You know what I mean? That's the characteristics of not, So but he's more powerful than me and you.
Yeah.
Put it this way.
It's not a being that we can't see, like air. Like it's not a being like.
Kind of like it's kind of like Al Pacino in Devil's Advocate.
Yeah.
No,
is that how
you
see him?
You can't actually see.
And then he'd turn into.
You can't actually.
No, can you see demons? Unless they decide to manifest in the human body.
So
I can't.
Unless they decide to make their presence the presence known. No, you don't.
So where do demons operate? Do they operate on a physical earth?
Now they do, yes, because they were thrown out of heaven, according to the Christian ideology.
So why can't we see them?
Because they're invisible. Have you ever seen?
Sounds like the mental realm to me.
Have you ever seen a person possessed?
Yeah.
Okay, study possession.
Yeah, I have.
Whenever
I have.
when you see a person possessed, all right, they are capable of doing things, all right, that a normal human being cannot do. They're capable of knowing things that a normal human being cannot know. Now, you'd have to see it for yourself for you to understand that this is a reality. Do you see what I'm saying? But this is something that's studied.
So it's an intangible being.
There's a reason why every Catholic diocese has one exorcist present, okay? And but of course, separate from Christianity, you can investigate this yourself. The occult themselves, it's all based on demonic possession. It's all based on sacrificing or doing evil things.
Which is an intangible force or being.
No, it's an actual being. It's not a
which
force,
is intangible.
Bro. It's not
that
a
you
force.
can't see.
It's not. It's
I'm
it's
agreeing
not
with
energy.
you.
It's
Like,
not
you're
electrons and
hanging
protons.
on my misworded.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's an intangible being.
Yes, that can become tangible if it wants to.
So it's intangible. So it can come in and out.
Yeah, it can.
So where is this intangible place?
I don't know, bro.
Because all this time you say, "Where is God? Where is God?" When I say God is here, you say, "Where is God? Where is God?" Like, where is this intangible place? If not here now, just like, because what I'm trying to say is, if it's here now, that means for me, God is here now. That's what, because by the same rules that you're saying, the demonic being isn't here or is here or can come and go. I'm saying God can do the same thing, and angels can do the same thing.
Well, this brings me on to what I was saying about the people in the 1% having their own wars. Maybe on Earth, God and the devils having their own battle that we can't actually see.
Yeah.
Nah, not
Why
really.
not? It's possible.
It's possible.
Not really.
But the same rules apply, no?
Not really.
The devil can come and go. It's an intangible being. So God is also an intangible being, no?
God is spirit.
Okay, let me just
Let's go back.
Let's
but
bring
we
it
can
back
get
to
into
the
religious talk.
No, because I'm trying to establish a point.
But intangible is just intangible is
Yeah.
just something that it can't.
That's
touch.
what I'm trying to do.
Intangible is just something that you can't touch. Are you saying that are demon spirits? Yes, they are. Is that what you mean? Demons are spirits. Spirit is immaterial. Immaterial means it's outside space, matter, and time. Okay, but they can enter. But they are a being. They are aware of itself. They are conscious. They have an agenda, and they self-aware. And it's not like electrons and protons and neutrons.
Okay,
it's not that.
So it's a being. It's immaterial.
It's a spiritual immaterial being.
And I'm trying to say, do you think it survives? It gets more energy. It gets more powerful by the evil deeds of humans in this world. Ooh. Thank you.
It gets more. Say that again.
Do you believe for these evil beings to survive? Do you think they get more? They feed off evil deeds of humans.
Incorrect.
Empowers them. So
no,
what?
No. Incorrect.
So what's your definition?
Absolutely incorrect.
What?
No, they don't feed off of evil.
Yeah.
What evil is what they are literally evil.
I'll actually accept that.
They're literally evil, and they are literally here to pursue the agenda of Satan's agenda.
So their nature is evil. Their nature is to do bad.
Yes.
Period.
No.
It's their nature to be.
They chose to rebel against.
Oh, so they have a choice.
Hold on. Yes, they chose to rebel against God. And then as a result, that's why you call them demons. They basically go against the agenda of God. That's it.
So they can change. So that they can change.
No. Because of what? Because they've already been. They know they're gonna go to hell.
Like so they've made their choice.
But put it this way, it's like, I know I've already been judged. I know I'm going to hell. I know, and on Judgment Day, this is it for me. That's
so why
it.
Are they doing?
So what they doing
with humans?
Yeah, exactly. Because they want to sway more people towards Satan as possible.
For what?
Until because there's
what's the motive?
Because there's a Judgment Day coming.
But what's the incentive for them to do that?
Incentive? Yeah, it's because they're already damned. They're going to hell.
Yeah, but that's them. But that's got nothing to do with humans. Why are they interacting with humans?
Because they rebelled. They rebelled against God.
Yeah.
They did not want what God wanted for human beings.
Yeah.
They were angry at the human creation.
So
and they decided to side. They decided
now we have the motive.
They decide to side with Satan rather than God. And because they know they are damned, they're gonna be judged. They're gonna be judged for eternity. What they doing is they basically trying to mislead the entire world away from God.
Yeah, because
we've just went away from the topic.
Yeah, because you know what I'm trying to say is in order to stop the powers that be, you have to go to that level. In order to bring back masculinity, you say masculinity can't be reversed or isn't being reversed. Masculinity, have we not said masculinity is under oppression?
Yeah.
Exactly. So the solution is to figure out what these damn entities, evil forces are doing and then reverse counter what they're doing. That's the real solution.
I see what Kobe's saying. Kobe's basically saying, okay, there's an agenda. There's clearly an agenda. That's what we've identified. There's an agenda to destroy masculinity and femininity, right? In order to destroy men and women, in order to destroy nuclear families, blah 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 blah.
That's
right?
how it ties.
So that's what he's basically saying. Okay, what agenda is this? Why would this agenda even exist? It's obviously
you need to understand it.
It's obviously evil and anti-life. Do you see what I'm saying?
You need to understand the nature.
So obviously that's why we went into the realm of talking about spiritual.
Because we're getting to the cause,
spiritual forces and so on and so forth.
We're getting to the real cause.
But we can touch on that later. But we need to
just one quick point on that from me.
Yeah.
That motive of them just want to destroy the world because they themselves are damned.
Yeah.
That doesn't really.
It don't make sense.
That's not good enough motive to destroy the world.
That's very weak.
It's
very, very weak.
But, so what do you think?
That's some crybaby. That's like a crybaby.
So what do you think their agenda is?
That's like you can't.
It's like you can't say
but
this is
bad.
no. You can't say this is bad and then not offer anything else.
I am. That's
what's yours?
You just based on what he said is what I'm trying to get to, but you don't want me to talk about it because you're saying I'm coming off topic. I'm trying to get to that.
No, we're trying to get through all the questions, isn't it? But the thing is, for okay.
No, it's interesting now because I think we have to cover this now because
it's real.
It's hit the first point of why.
Yeah. Okay.
Real.
Which might
okay. What would be
a good motive,
a good enough motive for you that you think these entities should have? Because we've already identified that there's an evil entity trying to destroy masculinity and femininity, right?
Yeah.
We've already come to that conclusion. Okay, now you're not happy with how the Christian understanding of this.
He gets to have a cake. I don't have to cake.
Okay.
I can't get cake. So he has to come to hell with me.
So what's your motive?
That's what it sounds like.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm trying to say, that's what I'm trying to educate you both, that these entities' survival, their nature depends on feeding, like a vampire. It feeds off the energy of the evil energy, the bad deeds of humans. That's what I'm getting to. You disagree, but it makes more sense than the Christian version.
To what end?
What do you mean?
To what end?
What? It's created. Imagine something being created to be bad. Now it's nature. So when it does bad, it's actually happy.
So you're saying
that's the incentive.
So you're saying
because it gets stronger, it gets more influence on the world. More people can be bad because by more people being bad, this evil being gets stronger and gets to do it. Perpetuates basically.
What about the good being?
It perpetuates.
What about the good being? What is he doing about it?
Yeah, because everybody's busy being Christian. They're not trying to figure out how to be a good being.
Hold on. Does that mean God is feeding off the good?
Yes.
The good energy of the good people.
That's
That's so I'm basically saying
that's how I see it.
Okay, so in your ideology, right?
And if you was to do that, you would get to a utopia.
Okay, so
deep.
That don't make sense. But okay,
does that make sense?
No, not even one bit. Okay, so who?
It makes more sense than the.
Okay, so who created the world?
We did.
That don't make no sense.
We
just identified there's an evil. Hold on, we just identified. There's a spiritual evil entity. Okay, trying to seek out to destroy masculinity and femininity. Hold on a second. Okay, now please tell me. Who created
the creator?
Because according to my ideology,
the
God
creator.
created. Hold on, let me finish. According to my ideology, God created the world. Right, He created the world, and he gave its creation free will, and some of this creation basically decided to rebel against him. Okay, so because they've done so, they did something extremely evil, which was to introduce sin into the world. The sin entered into the world through Adam and Eve, basically eating, disobeying God. All right, so after that. What basically happened is because of what they've done was so grave, and we can see the destruction of sin in the world today. Because what they've done is so grave, God basically damned them. All right, so now they're waiting for the time when God comes again, and they are sent to hell forever. Now, I want to know from your ideology, right? Who created the world?
Yeah, the creator.
Who is he?
The creator.
Is that God?
Bigger case G God, yes. For their interpretation
So then
of...
you're both saying it's the same
No,
thing
no,
as
no, no,
saying
we're not, we're
God,
not.
God created the
no,
world.
I've never asked the question.
we have different attributes of God.
No,
we
no,
have
no.
different...
Did this creator create Satan? Did he create the demons?
Yeah, create all. Create everything. Create everything. Me,
So what's
you,
okay?
Satan,
So what-
everything
so
and
what-
everyone.
So what is this creator doing about the evil entities that are now destroying the male and female?
Nothing. What's the creator doing?
Yeah.
The creator is creating it. It's co-creating it with the people creating it, because that's what the creator does. It is the creator. How do you change it is a better question. Those people doing it need to change.
So the creator doesn't do anything.
No, it creates.
He doesn't assume responsibility for his creation.
It creates.
So the creator,
How? Why should?
but he has already created.
Exactly.
No. So what I'm saying is,
If he was the creator and he wanted to remove it, do you think he wouldn't have the power to do it? There's a reason
this
he's
creator,
not doing it.
So this creator doesn't have the power to stop the evil.
It doesn't have the desire to.
It doesn't have the desire to stop the evil.
Yes.
And you know this how?
Because he hasn't done it.
Okay, so this creator,
Yeah.
who
The
so
results
this
speak for
creator might as
itself.
well just be Satan. he
Not
might
really.
he might just be as bad as the very same
But-
thing, because the
but
thing is, why would
the
he
creator
why would he
is
develop?
God and Satan?
Hold on.
Think about
No, no.
that. It's
Why-
God
why
and
would-
Satan.
why-
It's good and bad because it created both.
No, you're still taking from my worldview.
Nah.
According to your worldview,
Created both.
according to your worldview, your creator created both, right?
Yes.
He created evil and good. All right.
Yes.
So, and you're telling me that your creator basically does nothing because he hasn't developed
No,
the
I said
desire
it
to stop it.
creates. It creates.
But he has already created everything.
It comes back to the point of, I think it needs to come back to the point that our part to play, where we are gods, lowercase g gods.
Oh, Lord.
Because we are given the power of the creator to create what we want. And this is what we've created. We've got abortion, we've got murder, we've got all these bad things. We created it using the co-creator's powers, and we created it. If we want to change it, we have to change it.
But we just identified.
All the creator's got to do is move on our will, basically.
No, but we just
Humans will.
We just identified that there's a force. Yeah,
Yes.
there's a force. There's an evil agenda
Yes.
to literally destroy masculinity and femininity. So your creator,
Yes.
yeah, doesn't do nothing about. So your creator says nothing about what's good, what's right, what's morally right, what's morally bad.
That's
Your
for
creator
humans.
says nothing. So what you're
That's for
basically
humans to
hold on. So, and we know how humans decide. Humans decide according to how they feel like. So
Based on morality.
Today. So if it was humans deciding it, then there is no morality.
No,
because
it
anything
means they need to improve their morality. Because morality is there. We can all think of concepts, high concepts of morality, but humans aren't choosing to follow these high concepts. That's a human battle, not the creator battle.